Donovan Clingan has played enough games to give me a good sample size for a rookie breakdown. I recently did a video on Edey, so it's only right to make a video on DC. Then eventually do a video on both of them, pitting them together, one-on-one, mano-a-mano. They have a history of playing against each other in the NCAA tournament. Their rivalry will be one of the ages: Yankees versus Red Sox, Apple versus Microsoft, Marvel versus DC. So in this video, I want to talk about both sides of the ball. 3 things on offense and 3 things on defense. Basically breaking down what he's doing well and some things he needs to keep an eye on. So let's start with offense, because there is a lot of good here. He gets a lot of scoring opportunities because he has really good hands, and that's essential for big men nowadays. He's catching passes high for lob dunks, and he's also catching passes low after dribble penetration for dump-off passes. Man, look at this good hands right here. Look at his screen. He's gonna roll, drive, catch it up, keep the ball up. As simple as that. Simple as that. Good hands. That's all you need to have. Like, what's nice about this is that you can just have a pick and roll, and then a player like him can just bail you out. I was not athletic like that, in a tight space like that, to be able to dunk like that on the roll. Pitch, rescreen, dribble drive penetration, and then in traffic, boom, right there. Good hands, collect, uses the left hand. I like it. Shot goes up, he rebounds, keeps the ball high. We're going to get back to that later. Dribble down the court, screen, roll, catch it, and then stride. Ooh, look at that, look at that. He didn't make it, he didn't make it. But look at that, good hands, catching it in stride. I would wish he would have made it, but at the same time, he's a rookie. I give kudos when they're supposed to be there. That would have been a nice finish right there. That was off balance. I give it to him. My man got good hands. Luka Garza, smaller player, roll, screen roll, dump off, take your time, finish. Big man that has good hands can bail you out, end of the shot clock. Next thing I want to give him, like an apple and a shiny star on his progress report, is he's a good offensive rebounder as a rookie already. He's doing it in 2 ways. One of the 2 ways he's getting those offensive rebounds is by using a quick one-handed tip to get those tip-ins. I used to do that a lot. Now I love this like activity right here with his hands. Boom, catch it, he's defended, 1 tip. Ooh, I like it. That's easy. That's just when you have good hand, flick of the wrist, good control around the rim. And the second way is he's keeping the ball high with 2 hands up, never bringing the ball down. You don't know how much I hated it as a young kid. My coach would make me walk around with a 20-pound medicine ball over my head and had to keep him straight up. It was torture. He had me holding that ball for as long as he wanted. But that's what it looks like when Donovan keeps the ball up. It just brings back memories and stuff, you know, just sweating. Look at this. Shot, goes up, keeps the ball high, misses it, keeps the ball high. Look at how many red jerseys are in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all of them. He keeps the ball high the whole time, does not bring the ball down on the second attempt or the first attempt. That is important right there. I just thinking about, like I said, it's my arms just holding that medicine ball up. Shot goes up, and then the shot clock keeps the ball high. High. You see that? Every big guy should learn this. Offensive rebound, keep the ball high. I mean, but also he grits his teeth and just gets it done. But those techniques, 2 techniques I really respect right there. Last thing on offense I want to point out is something very small. Very small, but you know, needs to be addressed. He's getting called for moving screens a lot, and I have been there before. I know there's times I feel like when the refs have to blow the whistle because there might be like no stoppage in plays for like 3-4 trips down the court. And when I played, I felt like sometimes the refs were singling me out because I was a younger player. And eventually, the first couple of years, I got a bad rap for fouling a lot. And he's getting called for a lot of moving screens, so you gotta watch out. Every teammate is different, brother. Some leave before you get there to set the screen, some wait. You just have to get a read for each guy and probably each ref, and you'll figure it out. He's a smart player. All right, look at this. This is something like a little detail right here. Just a little detail. Look at this. Everybody's different. I got called for this so many times when I was a player. Look at this screen. You can't roll. You cannot roll when the offensive player is running underneath the screen. You need to stay still. And I learned the hard way. So you gotta set that screen, wait, let that person make a decision, and then you can roll to the basket. But just watch that, young fella. Just watch that. All right, this one may not be a screen was set, but still in the same family as moving. Look at this, just moving on that pin down. You have to stay still. And again, like if this to me is the issue that I find on offense from watching his first, however many games, feel like he's well on his way. And now on to defense. And this is where it gets a little interesting. I have 3 things I want to point out, but the theme for most of this part of the video is going to be space.
Space. The final frontier.
No, I'm not talking about that type of space. What I'm talking about is my first point. He's giving up too much space between him and the ball handler. He is so far back off his man in one-on-one situations that he's inviting people to either take the space or take the 3. His saving grace is that he's long enough to close the distance and give a good contest. And, you know, that'll save him for right now. Now, in college, I have seen him move his feet, stay in front, hold his ground, not let people take the space. So I know he can do it. One-on-one. He gives him space like he does, but like, look at this. He takes the space right there, and then he holds his ground, and then he makes the shot. But it's not always going to be right, but that's just something I see. I could be nitpicking. Let me know if I'm nitpicking. Look at there's a little bit of space right here. A little bit of space. But he drives. Julius is going to take the space and get right to the basket. Maybe he could have been a little bit closer, maybe so we could force him to his right. But when you're so far back, you're at their hand. I know this play starts off with a pick and roll, but it becomes basically an ISO. And he gives up so much space to KD. And I've been on an island with KD. Look at this. Look at this space right here. I mean, if the Portland Trailblazers were a better defensive team, I would say push up onto him, force him left. Oh, I guess forcing him left leads to the middle. I'd say force him to the baseline, force him to the sideline, make him use his right hand, even though you want him to force him left, maybe in the middle. But you have help right here, and then you'll have help right here. But this much space right here, you aren't doing anything. And obviously, he pulls up, he closes the distance because he has size, but he fouls a 3-point shooter. So usually you back up off of guys because you feel like you don't trust your feet because you're gonna get beat off the dribble to the rim. So you want to give enough cushion for the push. No cushion for the pushing. You want less cushion for the pushing. You want a little bit of a cushion so you can react and then regroup and maybe get a block shot from behind. But when you give up space against a 3-point shooter like that, that's bound to happen. Look at this. He goes for the pump fake, he just drives, and then nobody has his help. Like nobody had his help right there. Look here again. He's gonna go for the pump fake, boom. And not really the pump fake, and then nobody helps him. He's on the perimeter, he's guarding, he gets beat, nobody's there. So for me, when I see 3 plays like this, game after game after game, I think to myself, as a former player, I could dump on him for being a bad defender, but defense is a whole team thing. So I always had David West chirping in my ear, push up, Roy, get up on Chris Bosh. He's a 3-point shooter, we got your help. So that emboldened me to get up a little bit closer, use my hands a little bit more, and just give me some oomph. Knowing that your teammates aren't gonna have your back if you get beat to the basket is demoralizing because they're gonna point fingers at you. At the same time, it's a whole team thing. Like they're not a team playing together. So it's a systematic thing, I would say, more than anything. Now, with guarding ball screens, it's the exact same thing. He is so far back, he's inviting guys again to pull up for 2s and 3s. You gotta watch out. Look at this, he's so far back. Look at this. Well, I guess his guard is going under 2. This is a bad clip. Maybe this is a bad clip on both parts right here, but he's so far back and the guard is so far off his man. So far back is a mid-range king. And you just, oh, that's a good contest though. He closed the space. But this is the issue, and it's not black and white. He's not a bad defender. I know I'm bringing up a lot of the college coverage because, you know, I actually covered him while he was in college. I work for CBS College Sports covering the NCAA basketball tournament the whole season. But I have to say, I've seen him in the drops before, and sometimes even at the level of the screen. I know I'm going back to his college days, but I don't care about the shot. But look at this. This is what I'm saying. Look at this. He's up here. Not back here. Difference between college and NBA, I understand, but he can do it. Look at this. Retreat, and then you know what? Close out. Don't care about the shot. He can do it. Look at this again. I don't care about the shot. We're only gonna look at the first part of it. Look at this. He's up. That's all I care about. This is the only thing I'm caring about. It prevents people from the walk-up 3, and it helps your teammate out just being up. And then you can retreat. And then here he has his teammate help with the contest. It's a made shot. And yes, I know there's a huge talent difference between college and the NBA, but he can move his feet and he is capable of doing those things. So I'm gonna hold him to a little higher of a standard. So to me, it could be a thing where the bigs are just in a deep drop across the board for the Trailblazers. It must be a team thing. Last thing on defense, and I want to give them big ups for this because that's what I'm known for. I don't know if you can see right here, but like right there's my block of Carmelo. We're gonna be talking block shots, baby. Let's end this part off on defense on a good note. I love block shots. He is sniffing these things out. Look at this. He's on the perimeter and he gets that shot blocked at the 3-point line. This is great stuff right there. This is sniffing it out and good timing and everything. Love it. Look at this drive, anticipate, boom. Sometimes you can have bad timing and you go too late and the shot's already up over you and you go late and you're just giving your team, the offensive player, an easy chance for a tip-in. So this is like great terms of timing. Wish he could have got the rebound. His teammate was in his way. Timing is there. The instinct is there. He's sniffing out weak side blocks and he's sniffing out, he's finding his rhythm, on the pick and rolls to, get shots blocked at the rim. So it's just an ongoing thing, but I love that it's in his blood. We need more big men who aren't afraid to get physical and get in there and block some shots. But all in all, I love this young man's development. Defensively, I feel like he has some room to grow, but he's well on his way. Way better than when I was a rookie. Way better. Man, I'm happy for him. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Please like, share, and subscribe. And for In the Paint, I'm Roy Hibbert. I'll see y'all later. Hard fouls, no easy layups, baby. Let's go.